on to plan, but they still have a chance. A win here at home seems doable, and that would give them some life in this series.
Guys, we hear the phrase one game at a time. We say the phrase one game at a time, but that's real talk, folks. I mean, they'll overcome this mountain of a hurdle by slowing things down and not getting ahead of themselves. You only can play the game you're in. You can't play one out in the future.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Detroit, Martin in at shooting guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jennings in at the one.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Detroit shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Good on both. Here's Irving. The feed to Love. Picked by Varejao. Irving attacking down low. Out to Smith from past the arc. And he gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Inside, here's Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Jennings kicks to Morris. Martin the pass to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Martin dishes to Drummond. Gibson the screen. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's LeBron. Irving can't get it to go. Now here's Jennings. Martin kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Drummond. To the paint. Martin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Irving passes to Varejao. Jennings with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Irving. Count that one. That's 7 points for Martin.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Irving dishes to Varejao. He feeds it to LeBron. To stop the run. That's good. LeBron's got his first bucket in this one.
Don't take your eyes off of him, because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Outside Jennings. Pass to Martin. And Drummond kicks to Morris. Martin from outside. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And James with the basket on the assist by Smith.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you props.
And finished off by Martin.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Irving kicks to Varejao. Rebound, Detroit. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Number 1, Brandon Jennings. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Shumpert in there for Smith. And a switcher also for Detroit. Gallinari's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Cav, I caught up with Coach David Black. He talked about how his team would respond with their backs to the wall. He said, "We all know that a loss here would be a bitter end to our season. Fortunately, we're on our home floor and convinced we'll be on our way back to their house when this one's over. We wouldn't mind an extra game, guys."
All right, Doris, thanks. Both free throws good from Love.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Jennings kicks to Martin. Morris passes to Martin, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Outside Jennings. Jumper off the screen. Again, the Pistons score.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
That's good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Pistons leading by 7. Drummond with a screen on Irving. It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Drummond. Good D by Love.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here is Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6 points. Here is Jennings. This is it to going up. And it's Martin missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Cleveland. And then for Detroit, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Bargnani comes in for Morris. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. On defense, the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Detroit leading by 4. Jackson kicks to Gallinari. Outside, Martin fires it up. Another miss by Martin.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
To the wing on the left. Pulls up from the corner. Stauskas' shot is off.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Gallinari against Shumpert. Kicks it to Thompson. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Cleveland. Foy comes in for Kyrie Irving. And a switcher also for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Gallinari. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Bargnani. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now, here is Foy. LeBron kicks to Thompson. That's good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Martin wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Martin's got 17.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Stolen by Bargnani. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Really an extraordinary game for Martin. He already has 19 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Pistons leading by 9. From past the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Pistons on top, up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what
he sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big 3 along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And guys, looking at what you see. Irving with the ball. He's got 10. There's a screen. It's good, and the Pilsen lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Stauskas.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
During this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1, 4th LeBron James.
And whether or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Pistons leading by 5. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He finished with 51 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry it.
Jackson kicks to Smith. Pass to Martin. Pistons passing it around. The dish to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And it's Martin penetrating and stolen by James. Here's Stauskas. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. To the middle. Here's Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. Irving kicks to Stauskas. It's James atop the key. Outside jumper. From deep three-point range. No good from LeBron. Pistons leading by 5. Outside Martin. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Feeds to LeBron. Tries again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Thompson at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line.
Thank you, Cleveland!
There's 1:38 left in the first half. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stauskas kicks to Irving. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The pass to Stauskas. He dishes it to Irving. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. With the floater. For 3, Stauskas. Good, and the assist goes to James. Stauskas has got 5 points now this quarter.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And it's Martin missing. The Cavaliers trailing. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And he dunks it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Pistons lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, guys.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
The Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Mark in a two-guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Jennings, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Gibson with the screen on Irving. Drummond the screen. Stolen by Varejao. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Here's Jennings. Outside, Martin. Morris dishes to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. Martin out to Morris. Shot clock at 3. Gibson passes to Jennings. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jennings has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Detroit with the ball. He kicks to Martin. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And there's the feed to Irving. Dishes it to Varejao. The shot will not go. And it's Detroit the other way.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Martin kicks to Drummond. Outside Jennings. Martin for 3. Here's Gibson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The shot's good from Irving.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Jennings dishes to Martin. It's Drummond, high post. Gibson the screen. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for the Cavaliers. Foy comes in for Irving. And then for Detroit, Bargnani comes in for Drummond. And it's Johnson in for Morris.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
There's the bucket. Good.
got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Varejão's shot is good.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Martin the screen. Here's Jennings. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Varejão setting the pick for Smith. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shoots the 3. But they'll get another chance. And Bargnani throws it down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning. You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
And 2 shots coming up in the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Varejão. And Shumpert in there for Smith. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Love outside. He feeds it to Shumpert. Thompson, a screen on Jackson. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Thompson against Jennings. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shumpert. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Picked by Bargnani. Jennings passes to Bargnani.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Cleveland making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for Detroit. Another look now for Cleveland. James checked in for Love. And Irving subbed in for Randy Ford. Then for the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Bargnani. Morris comes in for Taj Gibson. And Martin subbed in for Johnson. Back to Irving. LeBron sets the screen for Irving. A 3-ball. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Outside Jackson. Martin with a screen on Irving. Martin attacking. Passes to Drummond. Soft touch off the glass. Drummond's got 8. Now LeBron. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Pistons ahead. They're up by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Pistons leading by 7. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron is down low with Varejao. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Martin with the bucket.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Irving. Kicks to Smith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, a good game tonight for Smith. He has 8 points and 4 assists.
At the line for your Cavaliers, J.R. Smith.
The first one falls. Love checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And Detroit with a change here, too. Gibson's checked in. Both free throws good from Smith.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Pass to Gibson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love. That's good from Gibson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So he gets them both. Here's LeBron. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Drummond the screen. The drive by Jennings. Can't convert after the good screen.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Bargnani is checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Morris. Cleveland with the ball. Trailing by 10. Irving kicks to Love. To the inside. James. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here is Irving. Love with the screen on Jennings. Irving drives in. Rejected by Bargnani. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Martin the screen. Jennings can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Picked by Varejao. And James throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Irving kicks to Love. On the wing, James. From deep. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 18 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Pistons leading by 6. Martin with a screen on Irving. Jennings drives in. Here's Bargnani, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Irving dishes to Varejao. It's a pick by Love. Varejao passes to James. Back to Varejao. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Jennings kicks to Johnson. Up against Gibson. Here's Martin. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Martin's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Smith wide open. He fired. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter and finished off by Martin.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Varejao with a screen on Jennings. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the Pistons, Andre Drummond comes in for Bargnani. And Morris subbed in for Johnson. Detroit leading by 8. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Varejao.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Back to Smith. Varejao setting the pick for Smith. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Pistons.
Reggie Jackson.
Kicks it out to Love. And another miss by Cleveland. The Pistons have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Back to Morris. Gibson against Love. Martin dishes to Drummond. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
It's good, and the Piston leaders cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Varejao.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Down low, Martin attacking. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That's good. That's 12 points here for Drummond.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Here's James. Irving passes to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Morris with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Drummond kicks to Martin. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Martin's got 41.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
LeBron dishes to Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And so Irving nails both of them. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. The dish now to Martin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Cleveland now. Time running out. LeBron left side. Down low. Here's Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for Anderson Varejao.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Martin kicks to Morris. And stolen by LeBron. And Love has it in the corner. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Jackson kicks to Martin. Feeds it to Gibson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Love.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Gibson. He has 8 points and a steal.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those two things.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. That one a little long. Martin the screen. Morris. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Cleveland with it. 8-point game. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
And he is unable to get the second one. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, Clark.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Kyrie Irving.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
They are on the ropes, and it is time to put them away. Freak, we're putting it in your hands. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here with the W.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Laces one from 3. It's taken away by Smith. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. Fader on the way. But they'll get another chance. There is Zhao, passes to Love. Can't get the three to fall. And so the Detroit Pistons win the series and will move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yeah, that's my #1 skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Y'all got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Y'all can sneeze and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team to score.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight and make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
So that's the finale of this Round 2 series of the NBA playoffs. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.
Give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.